24th February, you please come, and that is Hall of Harmony, the Hall of Harmony at Orly. Santosh, you omit that this meeting is being recorded, that portion.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's not visible. Chart is not visible.
Okay.
Yeah. Meeting is being recorded. That is coming over that TQM frame.
It will go off. You know.
It will go off?
Yeah, subsequently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for that, what people do is they write a vision. It's a long-term thinking process, you know. And feet on the ground statement is made by mission, which is on this one. And then these are heavily backed up by ethics, beliefs, values, and all that, you know. For example, Larsen Toubro chairman, Nayak says, I am not getting business, but I know I don't want to get business by giving bribe. They will never shout at bosses in front of their assistants, the human values they have. So therefore, they have the sort of thing. And some people have got the Deming application prize and trying for RBN QA. Some people have got RBN QA and trying for Deming application prize. Some people like Larsen and Toubro or Mahindra have got both. You know, then their next level is after vision and mission, they have got the strategies and policies, HR policy, quality policy. Our strategies have to be first defined. For example, Bombay roads are becoming very narrow. You know, bridges are lower. So all the heavy engineering works of Larsen Toubro, they have shifted to Hazira or to Baroda. Now, Bombay operations are becoming very costly. So they have shifted major operations to Baroda and Ahmednagar. You know? So like that, people are taking strategic moves on this sort of thing. Now, policies, if you develop, there are several policies like quality policy, environmental policy, safety policy, HR policy. Now, suppose the quality policy is developed and you have to develop objectives and targets. Quality policy may be objective, maybe meet on time in full demand. That may be a target. Okay. So objectives may be on time in full demand, but that should have a target. Say 90% this year, next year it will be 95%, next year it will be 97.5, next year it will be more 99, like that. Target should be there. And they are obtained by subsystems and controls. They're not going, Santosh is not going. Santosh, will it go or not going? Don't change the slide. Remove this one. This meeting is being recorded. That is covering the whole thing.
With the cursor, you can pull it aside, you know. From here, it is not possible, you know, at your side.
No, I can't. My cursor will not operate here.
Cursor, just put on that and then, you know, pull it to the corner. Because, you know, on other screens, it is not coming. Yeah.
Anyway, systems and controls.
Yeah, others are not seeing it on the screen, you know.
What's your screen they are seeing?
Yeah. No, on my screen it is not there. Their screen also it is not there. Only on your screen.
Okay. Then we'll continue.
So you'll have to pull it, you know.
Anyway, I'll continue. Systems and controls, you know. These systems and controls, if you see throughout their development, first it was the ISO 9000. ISO 9000 is on. What is the difference between ISO 9000 and ISO 14000? Nikhil, you know the difference?
Yes, sir. ISO 9000 is a quality management system and the ISO 14001 is the environmental management system.
Very good. And 45,000? ISO 45,000? Payal, what is 45,000? One.
Sir, 45,000 occupational health and safety management system.
You wanted Payal to answer anyway. So
Sorry.
therefore, you know that once I asked somebody what is the difference between ISO 9000 and ISO 14000, he said ISO 5000. Very good in algebra, I must say. You see, so you are right, Nikhil. The ISO 9000 is a quality management system, and ISO 14000 is an environmental management system. Okay, now this were first developed by the European community, Europe, country which developed is basically Europe. UK taking the lead. Now, if you go to West, particularly factories like GE, Motorola, Allied Signal, all that, they are mad after Six Sigma. So they are going through climbing. Everybody is climbing a mountain, but through different routes. The SPC, SQC, Six Sigma, value engineering, value stream mapping, FMEA, failure mode and effect analysis, business management, and benchmarking. All those things are developed by USA, America, you see. And then if you go to Eastern countries like Toyota, Hero Honda, and those people, they went through a different route. They climbed the summit, but through a different route being 5S, TPM, then TPS, Toyota Production System, Lean, and Americans then took out Lean Six Sigma, Lean and all that. So that was developed by Japan. Therefore, you see, these are the three groups of countries which really developed all the ones which are. India, we are non-aligned country, so therefore we are picking up something from ISO, something from Europe, something from America, something from Japan, and all that. So you see, if our papers, if you see in our diploma program, what we are running for you, first paper is TQM. The entire thing is TQM. You see? And the second paper is on SPC, statistical, which we are talking now, statistical process control, And third paper is on systems, which Santosh will be handling next week. Third paper is on systems. And the fourth paper is on 5S TPM, that is the Japanese sort of techniques, what we are talking. And the fifth paper is an application of the advanced topics of like Six Sigma, advanced topics we are talking, fifth paper, advanced statistical techniques and tools. And sixth paper is the application of this one. That is for diploma program. That is for diploma program. Yours, that is for degree program, postgraduate degree. Diploma, and this one, yours is a certificate program. Okay? So this is how the total scenario is. So today, we will be giving you the highlights on statistical process control. Okay? Next one, Santosh. Go to the next slide. अरे जाता ही नहीं रे मेरा स्क्रीन से Yeah, got rid of it. Okay. Now TQM. What is TQM?
Total quality management.
Now, how do you define it? Go back to the next one, earlier ones. Go back to the earlier one. Yeah. Now, no, TQM, frame. Go to the next one. Next one. Yeah, no. Next one. After the next one. Yeah, keep it like that. What is TQM then? Total Quality Management File. You rightly mentioned that is Total Quality Management. So, क्या है? Siege क्या है? What? How do you define? बताओ.
टॉप लेवल से लेके मैनेजमेंट तक सब क्वालिटी आ जाती है, उसको हम टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट बोलते हैं.
So,
जैसे
right.
कि
Okay, Nikhil, any idea from you?
Sir, yes, means it is approach to effectively it is entire for business.
Entire
for organization.
Good. And then Nilesh, any idea? Are you listening?
Yeah, his Wi-Fi may not be stable.
Oh, acha. Yeah. Fair enough. So go to the next. Next. Yeah. You see, TQM is an approach to improve the flexibility, efficiency, and effectiveness of a business in its entirety. Now, efficiency and effectiveness, फर्क क्या है? Any of you can help me? Whether Payal or Nikhil? Any of you can help me? Efficiency and effectiveness, फर्क क्या है? Any of you? Payal, any idea? Efficiency and effectiveness. फर्क क्या है?
सर फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के हिसाब से अगर मैं एग्जांपल के थ्रू बोला जाऊंगा सर, जो भी हम वर्क करेंगे सर वो प्रॉपर एकदम इफिशियंसी से करेंगे और जो हमको आउटपुट जो रिजल्ट मिलता है वो इफेक्टिवली मिलेगा सर. आई थिंक सो.
Good idea. Payal, any other thought?
No.
This session will be interactive, you know, it cannot be one-sided talking. It should be interactive.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
So, Payal, batao, whatever you feel like.
मिस पायल,
हाँ सर.
आप जवाब दीजिए जो आपको समझ में आता है, कोई बात नहीं.
समझ में आता है?
हाँ.
मैं
Are you comfortable with English or shall I give a bit of Hindi sometimes?
हिंदी सर.
Hindi English mix करके, okay, English.
हाँ.
Efficiency and effectiveness फर्क बताओ. फर्क क्या है?
तो पहले तो इफिशियंसी बताइए क्या है, फिर बाद में इफेक्टिवनेस, फिर फर्क समझ में आ जाएगा.
या
एफिशिएंसी बोले तो हम जो भी काम करते हैं उसका गट्स क्षमता उसकी होनी चाहिए.
and effectiveness. Okay, since we are losing time, efficiency is process oriented, you know, and effectiveness is purpose oriented. I'll give you an example. Efficiency is process oriented, effectiveness is purpose oriented. I'll give you an example. Suppose two identical boards are given to two people for painting. One fellow finishes up in 3 hours completely. One fellow takes 4 hours. Who is efficient? The fellow who does it in 3 hours. But problem was, one boat had hole in it, you know. And the second fellow took 4 hours, took 2 hours to repair their leak, repair their hole, and only 2 hours per painting. So he was effective and efficient. So efficiency will be process oriented, effectiveness will be the result of purpose oriented. Okay. So what is the boat used for? Rowing. In case just you paint it and leave it, water will enter and boat will sink. Therefore, effectiveness is what you have to look into. So you have to work in an organization both efficiently and effectively. Business in its entirety. Okay, next, Santosh. It has got 3 major components of TQM are, next is people. And people have to be given grapes. Next one, go ahead. Grapes, grapes is not draksha. G is for growth, you know. Every one of us would like to grow. R is for recognition. You know? You have to be recognized. Even in Rotary Club, you are recognized with a flower. Achievement, you have to achieve something in life. Good achievement. Then participation, you want the decision to be participating with bosses, with colleagues, with subordinates. It should be participative. Implementation becomes easy. Participating. Then esteem, you want to be held in very high esteem. Okay. And finally, the word self-actualization is most important. Yes. Because after some time, you start thinking, what have we done in life? Bringing up children, even the animals do, they do it sometimes better. As human being, how are you contributing? You know, that is why one of the reasons why I keep on wasting, sort of spending my weekends for writing this one. The book, what you got, is the result of about 3-4 years of experience. And as Santosh said, it's not 50 years. Now I have covered about 60 years in industrial life. And the books which are coming out, every 10 years, one book starts coming up, and I find how immature I was 10 years back. You see? Therefore, now you enjoy at your young age, as you cross 30, 40 and all that, please start writing your experiences. You will acquire a lot of experience, put them in writing for the next. Sorry. For the next generation, you know. Next one, Santosh.
Yeah. It is there on the slides, sir. Tools and techniques.
Tools and techniques. SPC was one of them. Then operations research, like linear programming, transportation, simulation, inventory control, and those areas. Then industrial engineering, then benchmarking, and things of that type. Finally, the systems. Next one, take systems. ISO 9000 is one. ISO 14000 is another. TS 16949 is for automobile industry. Now, with all that, you know, we went to sell capsule to America. They said, we are not interested. Are you FDA approved? Foods and Drugs Administration. We went to South Africa to sell our capsule. They said, we are not interested. Are you MCA approved? Medical Council. Like that, every country will have their own specifications. No? So you have to meet them. So now this is like 3 legs of a table, you know. The 4th leg, which makes it more stable. Yeah, next one, please. You say from are there one? Yeah, from TQM, you go to TQOM, Total Quality of Management or World-Class Management. Okay. I've already talked to you about 3 legs, that is the people who are to be given grades, tools and techniques like SPC, OR, IE and all that. Systems we've already talked. Now, the 4th leg, which makes it strong, that the whole world is divided in 2 categories here. You go to Western world, like I was telling you, GE, Motorola, Allied Signal, well, they are going through the 6 Sigma route. Whereas Eastern world, if you go to Japan, factories like Takata, Hero Honda and all that, they are going through 5S, TPM, Kaizen, JIT, Lean, Jishu Hosen, and these are the areas. So therefore, as I was telling you, we'll be talking about SPC today. I mean, this one, then we'll be covering, first paper will be TQM, which will be covering. 3rd paper will be systems. 4th will be on this Eastern Japanese techniques here. These are the areas which will be talking the paper 4. Maybe if tomorrow another audience is there and all that, we'll be covering paper 4. Chaliye aage. Now, okay, block it. Come back. Yeah. Now tell me, what is quality? We're talking of quality.
Sir, quality, it is a fitness for use.
Okay, that is a Juran definition. Very good. Payalji,
Yeah.
Any idea about quality? What is quality? Any view is welcome. बताओ.
सर क्वालिटी बोले तो हम हमारी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की बात करें तो उसका हम डायमेंशन और उसकी क्वालिटी देखते हैं, गुड और बैड, ऐसा
नहीं कैसा? How do you define quality? You have rightly pointed out, Payal, good or bad. That is, adherence to let down standards. अब स्टैंडर्ड जो लगाया उसमें मतलब उसका मुताबिक बराबर आता है कि नहीं आता है. कुछ लगाया, कुछ सरफेस फिनिश लगाया, उसमें बराबर आता है कि नहीं आता, देखता है. गुड. सो कस्टमर रिक्वायरमेंट का कस्टमर है वो उस हिसाब से आपको चलना पड़ता है. Okay. So all these are taken. Okay. Go for the next slide then. Go to the next slide, Santosh. Santosh, next slide. Yeah. To say what is quality, adherence to let down standards for the product. Wherever I tell product, to include the service also, and what Payal has rightly pointed out. Satisfying customer-specific needs for the product or service. Durability or reliability of the product. If you have a car, or you buy a refrigerator, it must work for some time. See, dimensional requirement of the product, aesthetic requirement of the product. See, then statutory requirements. For capsules, absence of E. coli and Salmonella, the bacteria for cholera and typhoid were supposed to be 0. If somebody takes that capsule and dies because of this ailment, then either my boss, managing director, has to go in jail, or I, as the head of corporate QA, has to go in jail. And you know who will go. So therefore, that was the statutory requirement of the product is very important. Functional requirement of the product. Last year, one IIT boy died while mountaineering because the nylon rope broke. It's not the finish of the rope. It's not the diameter of the rope. It's the functional requirement which is very important. Safety requirement. 2 years back, in a factory in Roha, I don't want to mention names, one boiler burst and it killed 7 people. Now, when we go today in checking the quality, not only check the quality, but also check the design aspects of it. The boiler was designed for a particular temperature and pressure. Somebody increased the temperature and pressure and productivity improved by 10%. He got a mastermind award and all that. But he did not validate what will be the impact of that temperature and pressure on over a long period of time. So the boiler, which was supposed to last for 7 years, blew up in 3 years, killing 7 people. See, therefore, that is very important. Functional requirement of the product is equally important. Mukund is carrying 30 tons of molten metal and the chain breaks, you kill 10 people instantaneously. Fan, which is just screwed on the blades, if the screw gets loose and the blade flies off, it will chop off somebody's head. So safety requirement and functional requirements are very important for the product. Consistency of the product. If the first supply comes, it's very good. Next one onwards, you see the color. Meeting BIS standard, Bureau of Indian standard. And that's what Nikhil has rightly pointed out, fitness for use, or fitness for purpose. All the above are technocrats' definition of quality.
Yes, sir.
Because nowhere down the line, they talk about the cost. Which in that, you can satisfy the customer with 20% rejection, 30% rework, but what will happen to your company? So therefore, cost is equally important. Product, this is nothing but a product control philosophy. Segregating good from bad. It is nothing but after the product is defective, it is a post-mortem analysis of the whole situation. After the fellow is dead, you are trying to find out whether he was hit below the belt or over the chest or on the head, but it's too late. So the thought started coming in. This is no good. Quality had to be related to cost. Quality matlab nahi hai unless cost is associated with that. So that brought in the concept of process control. So next one, please. Next one, Santosh. Next one, chalo re, Santosh. Yeah. Managerial definition of quality. It is fitness for use, what Nikhil, you have pointed out. But
yes,
at a perceived value. Perceived by whom? Perceived by whom? Yes. Nikhil. Well, perceived by customer.
Customer.
Earlier, your manufacturing cost plus profit was the sales price. Today's sales price is determined market. You have to cut corners. You have to reduce your cost so that you meet your each one. Thus, quality is the gap or difference between customer specific requirement and SP's economic process capability. Wider the gap is, worse is the quality. Narrower the gap is, better is meeting of minds. For example, if you buy outside the SP factory, in the gate there is a Jhopla shop, and you can get a cup of coffee, cup of tea in 1 rupee. But what are you expecting in that coffee? 1 rupee, tea or coffee? Hot water. It will come with some flies. What do? Throw it out and start drinking. Lekin 5-star hotel में गया था लीला कैंपेन्स की, वहाँ एक चाय का coffee will cost you 70 rupees. Because your mindset, and in that sugar you can't tolerate. Why? Because the money you have paid will determine this one. Suppose if buy a third-hand Fiat car, पहले सुबह 1-2 धक्का के लिए mentally prepared, तो गुरखा को 20 रुपया देगा, भाई हर रोज आके 2 धक्का लगाएगा, 20 रुपया मिलेगा तेरे को. लेकिन if you buy 8 lakhs and a brand new car, this one Honda, then even half the sale is not start complaining. Okay, that quality at any cost has no meaning. Quality at a cost or maximize quality by cost ratio. This brings us to process control. Process control matlab kya? To control the speed, feed, coolant, cutter size, depth of cut, automatically the dimensions are controlled. In a foundry, you control the sand characteristics like permeability, grain strain, moisture, defects of sand are generally controlled. Control the metal characteristic, carbon, silicon, manganese, sulfur, phosphorus, chromium, automatically Brinton hardness and tensile strength is controlled. So control the process to have a control of the product. Now today's context, they are talking that is also too late. You know, I am from capsule manufacturing company. I was a senior vice president over there. You know, we had a first factory in 1964 at Kandivali, West at Bombay. After 20 years of experience, after Datta Samant closed that factory for a while, we had to run to Hanu, which is the border of Gujarat and Maharashtra. And with our knowledge, out of 20 parameters of the multiple regression, we narrowed down to 5 parameters, you know. Temperature, RH, viscosity, dew point, airflow. 5 parameters are controlling 80% of the variability of the capsules. So we started controlling, maintaining control charts on those 5 process parameters. Another 10 years later, we developed another big, large capsule factory at, if you go to Mahabalipuram from Pune, you will see the capsule Nagari, which has come up there. Now there, not even one capsule was coming good right from beginning with all the parameters we control. You know, to cut the long story short, what happened? The ducting fellow who was calculating the amount of air which will come goofed up certain calculations. Enough air was not coming up, so it was not getting dry. Therefore, capsules were getting damaged. So what we are talking, not only process control, but pre-process control. There's control at design stage, you know. That is why quality has to be built rather than inspected. That control at design stage has to be done rather than this one. So in ISO language, just disposition is a correction. Corrective action after proper root cause analysis will be the process control or corrective action. And pre-process control or control at design stage will be called preventive action. Correction, corrective action, and preventive action can be related to what we are talking today. Is it clear? Managerial definition. Both of you are clear?
Yes, sir.
This is a very important concept. आपको समझना ही पड़ेगा. Basic concept we are discussing. Now about the time frame today. Today we started late, so around 11:30 you will have a break for 15 minutes for tea or coffee. 11:45 to 1:15 or 1:30 will go for lunch, and then after coming back we'll continue further. I'll tell you after what time we should come back and all. Okay, now
Yeah.
all these are to be developed. You know how many types of customers are you familiar with? Any of you can help me? How many types of customers are you familiar with? Nikhil?
Sir, number of types of customer we have, they have demanded different types of means requirement. So we will fill it. For example, जैसे कि हम लोग बैटरी स्पेयर बनाते हैं, तो उनको हम लोग एलईडी बल्ब लेते हैं. किसी को एलईडी बल्ब चाहिए और किसी को नहीं चाहिए, तो वो रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से हमको इधर मतलब वर्क करना पड़ता है.
गुड. तो होता है एक्सटर्नल कस्टमर, दोज हु बाय आवर प्रोडक्ट. हमारा प्रोडक्ट खरीद करता है वो लोग, उसको बोलते हैं हमारा एक्सटर्नल कस्टमर.
यस सर, यस.
अंदर जो लोग काम करते हैं we call them internal customers.
Yes, yes, right.
All workers we have, all managers we have, all bosses do it. These are all internal customers. Okay.
Awesome.
Now,
Yes.
now there's another type of customer which we neither see nor perceive. You know, for example, our insurance agent is a customer, shareholder is a customer, flora or fauna is a customer. You know, Centurion at Kollan had to be closed because crow was dying by drinking that water. In Coca-Cola factory in Kerala got closed because the sludge was having the heavy metal. You know, Juari Chemicals at Goa got closed because the discharge was disturbing the marine sea life. The five-star hotel in Haridwar got closed because they were discharging the water to the Ganges without treating. So, MPCB or Maharashtra Pollution Control Board or Central CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, have become very strict, you know. They must control the environment. So these are flora or fauna. A river can be a customer. Okay. So all the land can be a customer. Then shareholder is a customer. Insurance is a customer. Banker is a customer. Therefore, they are known as hidden customers. You don't see them, but they are equally important. ISO 9000 is oriented towards satisfying external customers. ISO 45000 is oriented towards satisfying internal customers. You know, no injury and all that should take place. But ISO 14000, you don't have any direct customers. They are environmental management systems. They are looking for environment. Okay, environment ka barabar chahiye. So 3 types of customers you must be familiar with. And all these ISO we are talking about, the addresses different types of customers. Okay, so therefore now अभी आप बताइए external customer लीजिए, उसका 10 you develop 3 satisfaction and 3 dissatisfaction. Satisfaction मतलब on time in full delivery. Then the customer will be happy. Will be happy. So that like that you develop 3 indices. Dissatisfaction मतलब customer complaint for 100 deliveries. Which are develop 3 indices. Then you will understand. Clear? Satisfaction index मतलब like example is on time in full delivery. Dissatisfaction का मतलब customer complaint.
Yes, sir.
Develop कीजिए 3 लिखिए. Payal and Nikhil आप लिखिए 3 लिखिए.
हाँ सर.
लिखा? लिख लीजिए.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, then Payal you have written?
हाँ सर.
बताओ पायल क्या लिखा?
3 टाइप के हमारे कस्टमर है सर. मैंने लिखा फर्स्ट 9000 हमारा एक्सटर्नल कस्टमर है, 45,000 इंटरनल कस्टमर है, 14,000 डायरेक्ट कस्टमर है।
नहीं, I am talking about the external. You are right that what you have understood is clear. External customer का satisfaction, वो खुद खुश हो जाएगा किस चीज के, वो 3 लिखिए, और कुछ नाराज हो जाएगा 3 चीज लिखिए। एग्जाम्पल देता है, सेटिस्फेक्शन खुश हो जाएगा ऑन टाइम इन फुल डिलीवरी करेगा, जो
Yes, sir.
मंगाएगा उस टाइम पे जाएगा माल, तो खुश हो जाएगा। लेकिन वो नहीं गया तो कस्टमर कंप्लेंट आएगा। ओके,
यस सर, जैसे कि हम लोग सप्लायर से चाहते हैं कि राइट क्वालिटी, राइट टाइम, राइट क्वांटिटी एंड राइट प्राइस, तो हम कंपनी इससे सेटिस्फाई हो जाएंगे। अगर नहीं दिया सर हमको राइट क्वालिटी और राइट टाइम पे दिया, राइट क्वालिटी नहीं दिया, तो हम जैसे कि हम कस्टमर हो गए तो हम डिससेटिस्फाई हो जाएंगे।
एग्जाम्पल दीजिए, एग्जाम्पल दीजिए।
एग्जाम्पल की सर, जैसे कि हम लोग सप्लायर से माल मंगवाते हैं।
या
फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे कि हम लोग क्रैंक लीवर मंगवाया,
या
तो उन्होंने अगर हमको राइट टाइम पे दे दिया और उसका क्वालिटी काफी अच्छा है और उसका प्राइस भी बरोबर है, तो मतलब हम लोग सेटिस्फाई है। अगर क्वांटिटी दिया और वो क्वालिटी नहीं दिया, तो सर इधर तो हमारा लॉस हो जाएगा प्रोडक्शन में, तो हमको वापस भेजना पड़ेगा।
तो 3 एग्जाम्पल दीजिए, 3 एग्जाम्पल दीजिए, फाइल भी 3 एग्जाम्पल दीजिए सेटिस्फेक्शन का और 3 डिससेटिस्फेक्शन का। माइनस सेटिस्फेक्शन में भी डिससेटिस्फेक्शन, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा। सेपरेट इंडेक्स एंड दे मस्ट बी बेस्ड ऑन स्मार्ट प्रिंसिपल। आपको मालूम है स्मार्ट प्रिंसिपल मतलब क्या? नो व्हाट इज स्मार्ट? SMART. S is suited to organization needs. M is measurable, which you can measure. A is achievable or agreeable. R is realistic. And T is time bound. Let me repeat. S is suited to organization needs. M is measurable. ये बड़ा का फैक्ट्री का एटीट्यूड बराबर नहीं है, वो मेजरेबल नहीं है ना, कैसा मेजर करेगा?
हाँ सर।
टॉयलेट इज स्टिंकिंग, प्रोडक्टिविटी लो, हो सकता नहीं हो सकता, मेजर कैसे करेगा? शुड बी मेजरेबल। A is achievable. You cannot compete with a race car, with a bullock car. It should be achievable and agreeable. R is realistic. Okay. And T is time bound. No use in discovering your matchbox after people have stopped smoking. So it should be time bound. हमारा कंपनी में एक प्रॉब्लम था, वो जो मशीन सब डिजाइन करता था, वो by the time it comes out, competitor has already copied. So it should be time bound. वो लिखिए before you go.
हाँ सर।
लिखा?
यस सर, लिखा।
पायल मैडम, अभी
हाँ सर।
क्या लिखा?
स्मार्ट का हमने लिखा मेजरेबल और अचीवेबल,
रियलिस्टिक एंड टाइम बाउंड।
राइट। वो तीनों चीज, एक चीज ध्यान में रख के आप इंडेक्स डेवलप कीजिए।
ओके सर।
या 3 डेवलप कीजिए, आई बी हैप्पी। एक एग्जांपल हम दिया, satisfaction there is on time in full delivery, dissatisfaction there customer complaint.
यस सर।
वैसा 3 लिखिए आप, सेटिस्फैक्शन का 3 लिखिए, डिससेटिस्फैक्शन का 3 लिखिए। As soon as you're over, you let me know. लिखा?
हाँ सर, एक मिनट सर।
Oh sure. After you complete, you tell me. कंप्लीट करने के बाद मेरे को बताइए।
हाँ।
भाई जी, यू भी कंप्लीट, आप भी कंप्लीट कर लीजिए।
हेलो।
हाँ जी,
हाँ
बताइए।
सर, जैसे सर सेटिस्फैक्शन का, जैसे कि आपने बोला सर ऑन टाइम इन फुल डिलीवरी, उसमें सर जैसे कि हम प्रोडक्ट देते हैं तो उसमें सेफ्टी रिक्वायरमेंट होना चाहिए, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट होना चाहिए, और सर जो भी उसका डायमेंशनल रिक्वायरमेंट है वो होना चाहिए, तो उससे कस्टमर सेटिस्फाई हो जाएगा। डिससेटिस्फाई में फॉर एग्जांपल सर, अगर उसमें अगर सेफ्टी हम लोग नहीं बराबर देंगे तो वो कस्टमर डिससेटिस्फाई हो जाएगा। टाइम पे अगर उनको डिलीवरी हम लोग प्रोडक्ट नहीं देंगे तो वो डिससेटिस्फाई हो जाएगा सर। और थर्ड देखा जाए सर, अगर मोस्टली अगर जो भी हम लोग प्रोडक्ट देते अगर उसमें कुछ शॉर्ट सप्लाई जाता होगा तो फिर भी कस्टमर डिससेटिस्फाई हो जाएगा।
वेरी गुड। शॉर्ट सप्लाई, रॉन्ग सप्लाई।
या
पायल जी बताइए।
सर सेटिस्फाइड में मैंने लिखा राइट टाइम डिस्पैच, राइट टाइम राइट प्रोडक्ट मिलनी चाहिए, राइट क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए। और डिससेटिस्फाई में रॉन्ग डिस्पैच, रॉन्ग रॉन्ग क्वांटिटी, और क्वालिटी क्वालिटी अच्छी नहीं हो तो डिससेटिस्फेक्शन हो जाएगी।
वो थोड़ा वेग हो जाएगा ना। क्वालिटी तो काफी होता है। क्वालिटी का मतलब काफी चीज होता है, डायमेंशन होता है, एस्थेटिक होता है। वो तो जनरलाइज हो जाएगा ना, स्पेसिफिक होना चाहिए।
हम्म।
Okay, let me give you the answer. Just note down. Next one, Santosh. Santosh ji, next one. Are you there,
आ गया
Santosh?
सर, नेक्स्ट आ गया सर।
Oh, yeah. External customer satisfaction indices. One is repeat buying ratio. मतलब regular customer, maybe every month or every, what are they taking? Occasional customers, maybe once in 6 months, once in a year, and rare customer, maybe once in 3 years and all that. 80% maybe regular customer, 15% occasional customer, 10% rare customer. So the job of the sales manager will be to convert the rare customer into occasional customer, occasional to regular customer. Then market share, domestic कितना है, export कितना है, on time in full delivery, OTP, reduction of defect level, what you rightly pointed out. That also break it up into critical or functional defect, major defects, and minor defects. Then improvement in reliability, like MTBA, mean time between failure, and MTTR, mean time to repair. Improvement का होना चाहिए. Reduction in response time. वो queries लिया, complaint लिया, तुरंत वो अटेंड करना चाहिए. नहीं तो 1 महीना हो गया, 2 महीना हो गया, 1 हफ्ता हो गया, कुछ जवाब नहीं दिया, ये चलेगा. Then just in time delivery, जब मांगता है वैसा ही दीजिए. Reduction in lead time, मतलब 3 महीना बाद देगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. Number of new customers due to reference from existing. आपको जो existing customer है वो बोला अरे अस्पी से प्रोडक्ट ले, बहुत अच्छा माल है उसका. ओके, एक्सेसिबिलिटी टू टॉप, बॉस को कांटेक्ट करने आसान होना चाहिए. सो दीज आर सैटिस्फैक्शन इंडिसेस. नाउ डिससैटिस्फैक्शन. नेक्स्ट वन संतोष. या, नंबर ऑफ कंप्लेंट्स पर 100 डिलीवरीज. वो ब्रेक इट अप इनटू technical complaint, which are quality related, commercial complaint, which Payal was talking about, the short supply, wrong supply, then documents not properly done, logistics, जाने को time damage हो गया, लॉरी का एक्सीडेंट हो गया, डैमेज हो गया, ऐसा. प्रोडक्ट रिटर्न रेट, उधर भी ब्रेक कर दीजिए. जो क्यों वापस आता है, ये क्वालिटी रिलेटेड, टेक्निकल और कमर्शियल, बिकॉज इट डिड नॉट all the documents were not there, or pricing was not properly proposed, and logistic, that is transportation, handling and all that. Number of orders lost, वो तो बहुत खतरनाक चीज है. More dangerous is number of customers, and break it up into again technical reason, quality related reason, or commercial related reason, or you rightly pointed out 4 hours, right time, right price, right quality, and right quantity.
Yes.
And logistics problem. OEE, overall equipment effectiveness, customer's machine while using your product, it may not be applicable to you. Then rejection at customer's line while using your product, this may not be applicable to you. All relevance documents not supplied in time. So to देना ही पड़ेगा आपका for their purpose, for their entry and all that. Then delay in development of samples and new products required quality. आपको sample develop करने दिया 3 महीना 6 महीने लगा दिया, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. Within a week or 10 days, you must be able to give that. Then communication and feedback not on time. बराबर communication देना चाहिए. ये problem है, आप देख लीजिए थोड़ा. Number of offering not offering competitive price. Competitor एक price देता है, आपको price ज़्यादा है, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. आपको competitive होना चाहिए. Okay. So what we shall do, as Santosh has already pointed out, we'll develop the such concept to have tea now, 11:31 now. So 11:46 we'll meet again and proceed further the conceptual forum. आपको थोड़ा पता लगता है ना क्या क्वालिटी क्या बोलता है हम लोग, क्या निखिल, थोड़ा पता लगता है, थोड़ा पता लगता है क्वालिटी का बारे में?
हाँ.
Good. So have tea or coffee and come back quickly.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Within 15 minutes. I'll also come back.
Okay, sir. Noted. Yeah.
Okay.